Okay, sorry, I stepped away here just for a second. I heard everybody check in. Southwest 1777, Atlanta Center, welcome. I have a descent for you shortly. United 867, Atlanta Center, welcome. Southwest 446, welcome back. ExitJet 460, which runway would you like for the departure? ExitJet 460, sorry, you said 23 left? ExitJet 460, running 23 left, taxi Alpha 9, will you be ready at the end? ExitJet 460, roger, fly runway heading runway 23 left, let's take out. Out of 1455, I need to stop on frequency change approved. Good day. BMOD 5795, Indy Center's offline frequency change approved. See you.
BMOD 5795, we'll see you.
Bye bye. Unit 867, descend and maintain flight level 240. Southwest 1777, descend and maintain flight level 240. 240. Eastern 12, contact the line approach 133.47, good day. 133.47, Eastern Express 1. Have a good one. See ya. See ya.
And that's 1256, we're back with you.
That's 1256, welcome back.
Roger. Hello, South 5796, request flight with 320.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is TreeNanoZero. We are currently in our way to Washington, Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, KDCA. So that's nice. And thank you so much for watching. We're currently at 350.
Delta 1 already gave it to you. Delta 201 cross Dutch.
We'll be entering Ronald Reagan airspace or DC airspace very shortly.
Got 850 contact Washington 133.72. Good day.
We're to Washington the 133.72 Delta 850. Thank you. All right,
Delta 1306 Atlanta Center.
Let's go to Washington. And Washington, good day, Delta 850, flight level 350.
Delta 850 Washington Center, welcome. Target 3101, contact Potomac approach 119.85. Washington Center, Southwest 2200 with you at flight level 370. Southwest 2200, Washington Center, welcome.
Printer flight 2861 Washington Center. Say again? Oh, welcome.
Does it look like my flaps have been extended? Let's cross check it, man. Okay, nothing looks extended. We have a company message, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check it out. And see the messages.
Printer flight 21, correction, Printer flight 2861, climb and maintain Papa 340.
It's a quite cloudy flight. This is 35,000 feet, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, and that's crazy to have this much atmosphere and weather. 350, 35,000. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and
aircraft at DCA, contact
beautiful day to fly. I'll be honest with you, and I don't have no complaints whatsoever.
Delta 2347, contact New York approach 125, correction. Contact New York approach 120.8.
New York approaching 120.8, Delta 2347, thank you.
Delta 322, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
3297 for 322.
November 4 Juliet Papa, descend to the Chelsea 7 arrival. Charlotte landing south to Charlotte, altimeter 3006.
3006 landing south, descending to Chelsea. 4 Juliet Papa.
DC Center, United 144 Kilo with you, maintaining 320.
United 144 Kilo, Washington Center, welcome. Southwest 2200, descend via the Raven 9 arrival. Baltimore landing east speed, Baltimore altimeter 3006.
Descend via the Raisin arrival, altimeter 3006, Southwest 2200.
American 1573, descend via the Chelsea 7 arrival. Charlotte landing south to Charlotte, altimeter 3006.
Copy, altimeter, descend via the Chelsea 7 arrival, landing south to American 1573.
Delta 850, descend via the Caps 4 arrival. Washington landing north to Washington, altimeter 3006.
3006, altimeter landed north. We'll be on the Caps 4 arrival for Washington, Delta 850. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for descent, and as instructed, we'll be on the Caps 4 arrival into Ronald Reagan. Today we'll be on the runway 1 approach, and runway 1 approach landed north. So let's start our descent. Where should we be? Let's manage to descend to 6,000.
Delta 3261 Washington Center on this frequency.
6,000 right here. Put that in. And the plane should start descending nicely. And let's turn on the seatbelt signs. Everybody should get seated. It's approach mode, approach time. Perfect. Alright, let's review our arrival runways weather information. So we got variable winds. That means it's calm winds over in Ronald Reagan. 23 degrees Celsius over weather and 3006 altimeter as stated by ATC. So let's load that up in here. So our current interest is 3006. Put that in. Our temperature is 23 degrees Celsius. Put it in as well. 23 degrees Celsius. And the winds will say 0 at 0. Put it in. Our barrel for today will be, let's check that out. Barrel today is 214. You know, Ronald Reagan is at sea level, so it's expected to have your decision altitude at 200 feet. Not anything higher than that, so it's perfect. That is perfect.
Washington Center, American 2286. Was it possible to climb up to 380?
American 2286, Washington Center, climb and maintain level 380.
Climbing 380, American 2286.
Washington, hello, American 824 on the ground, Norfolk, Bravo 21. Looking to pick up IFR to Halifax.
American 824 Washington Center. Clear to the Halifax Airport, Holland 1 departure, Calda transition, then is filed. Departures with me, Squawk 3670.
Alright, Raj, we got American 824, we got the Holland 1 departure, Calda transition, departure with you, and we'll Squawk 3670, American 824.
American 824, read back correct, call for taxi.
Call for taxi, American 824, thank you.
Good afternoon, Alpha 1 Charlie Echo, about 33 miles south of the JFK, Avenue 420.
November 1 Charlie Echo, Washington Center, welcome.
DG, good evening, Delta 6767, 15 miles south of Hertz at flight level 390.
Delta 6767 Washington Center, welcome.
Washington United 435, we're coming up on our top descent shortly. Will you be clear for that?
Unit 435, descend via the Philbo 4 arrival. The Philly altimeter is 3007.
And by the Circle 4, alternate 307, United 435.
November 4 Juliet Papa, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
3297 for the top 6.
Center, United 7357 Heavy, Whiskey, Clement, 9er South, 1 South.
United 1757 Washington Center, climb maintain level 380. Southwest 2200, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
1985, thank you. 22.
Center, good afternoon. Our 733 Troy Foxtrot's going to be follow 317. We're going to be descending down 3000 now.
November 733 Charlie Foxtrot, Washington Center, roger. Descend and maintain 3000.
3000. Yeah, sorry for the late descent. We just changed our destination just now.
Actually, November 33 Charlie Foxtrot, descend and maintain 4000.
4000, Troy Fox.
March 78, Southwest 4227, 14000 to 19000.
Southwest 4227 Washington Center, climb maintain level 360.
Maintain level 360, Southwest 4227.
Lufthansa 205 Super Washington Center, welcome. American 2286, leave from airspace to the south, Jacksonville's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change, American 2286, thank you so much.
Washington Center, American 2225, flight level 370.
American 2225 Washington Center, welcome.
DC Southwest 3176, followable 195, rolling codes 23, howdy.
Southwest 3176 Washington Center, climb maintain level 360.
Get Roush, you got to 36, Southwest 3176.
Washington Center, Brickyard 5857, 12500.
Brickyard 5857 Washington Center, climb maintain level 310.
Flight level 310, Brickyard 5857.
Delta 6767, send via the Proud to arrival to Philly, altimeter 3007.
Say again for Delta 6767. One more time for Delta 6767.
Delta 6767, descend via the Proud to arrival to Philly, altimeter 3007.
Descend via the Proud to arrival, Delta 6767.
And Center, American 824 on the ground, Norfolk, ready for tag.
American.
Washington Center, hello, Southwest 4228, we're passing 11,000 up to level 190.
American 824, runway 23, taxi via Charlie.
23 via Charlie, American 824.
Southwest 4228 Washington Center, climb maintain level 360.
Up to level 360, Southwest 4228.
Southwest 3176, radar contact lost.
That's Center 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
Negative.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are at 21,000 feet. The real airport, we're going to Ronald Reagan, Kilo Delta Charlie Alpha. You can see right here at the top.
We're heading to 70. We had a plan out before
you can see right here,
but we were going to make a right
that we're going to Ronald Reagan. So Xavier Doors, yeah, we're going to Ronald Reagan. And the simulator, not in real life. No, not in real life.
For 73 Charlie Foxtrot.
Perfect. Let's check out on our passengers, really.
Washington Center,
see how everyone is doing.
United 4401, direct 1, leaving 1-2000, flight level 190.
How's everyone doing, gentlemen? It's a really packed flight, to be honest.
Maintain level 210.
This looks great.
Flight level 210 for United 4401.
Looks perfect.
American 1573, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
Atlanta 132.97, American 1573, good day.
Fletcher at 661, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
132.97, Fletcher at 661.
Southwest 2474, leaving airspace to the south, Jacksonville's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
over to you to call for Approoach on the surface.
American 3120, descend via the Chelsea 7, Charlotte, landing south. American 3120, descend via the Chelsea 7, Charlotte, landing south.
Descend by Channel 7, South, America 3120.
Yeah, American 824. I gotta restart real quick. My my parking brake is bugged out.
Roger. Delta 850 contact, Potomac approach 119.35. Correction, 119.85.
That was that for Delta 850, 119.85.
Affirm.
Over to Potomac. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to approach. And we're at 16,000 feet. Let's get our QNH correct. And that will be 3006 today. So we're looking at this right here, 3006. And let's contact Potomac. Let's get the ATIS for Ronald Reagan. The ATIS is Golf. So we'll just let him know that we have Golf on board. Alright, Ronald Reagan traffic, Delta 850. On the Caps 4 arrival, we have Golf on board.
Alright, Roger, stand by 1 second.
Alright. We have some spoilers action.
Sorry, 850.
Delta 850, we were checking in with Golf. Caps 4 arrival, we're currently at 15,000 descending.
Delta 850, Potomac low altimeter at Washington 3006. Descend via the arrival, expect ILS runway 1 approach.
We'll send on the arrival, we expect runway 1, Delta 850, thank you.
And Southwest, sorry for the delay on that. It was ordinary.
We're having some interesting weather in front of us. Let's see how it goes into approaching to Ronald Reagan for runway 1. It's a straight in approach.
Should have done yours first.
I love straight in approaches, ladies and gentlemen.
All good, all good.
It's perfect. Okay, here we go into some clouds. This is just the beginning of all the clouds, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, who's calling?
We've got 60 channels fully ready.
Regard 5713, the wind is calm, runway 1, clear for takeoff. And
There's some beautiful scenes right here, ladies and gentlemen.
You just want to make sure you got runway 10 loaded, correct?
Yeah, we got 10 loaded, Southwest 2200.
Alright, roger. Perfect. Delta 850 are cleared, directed to Katrin, cross Katrin at 2500, at Katrin cleared, house runway 1.
After that, we're going direct to Katrin, Katrin via 2500, cleared for the run approach at Katrin, Delta 850. That is a shortcut and a half, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm not complaining. We have been instructed to get to Katrin at 2500, direct Katrin, and we like that. So let's go 2500, 10,000 feet. Let's go. Landing lights on. Turn that on. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Do consider liking and subscribing. It goes a long way to help the channel. But we're approaching to Ronald Reagan, and we are currently above the, I think I don't know, it's just the Reagan River, or we're above a river of some sort. So here's the river.
Hello, Potomac approach United 4103, request taxi with Gulf.
Who's on for taxi? Sorry, wrong percent.
United 4103 at Dole.
United 4103, Potomac departure, runway 30, taxi via Zulu, Yankee 11.
Taxi runway 30 via Zulu, Yankee 11, United 4103.
Legion 393, Potomac departure, runway 30, follow the United, is going to be turning off your left wing onto Zulu.
Alright, follow United.
Regard 5713, abort passing 2.1555.
Brickyard 5713, Potomac departure, radar contact, climb maintain 17,000.
Maintain 17,000, Brickyard 5713.
Southwest 2200, descend maintain 2000.
2000, Southwest 2200.
Yeah, we gain some more drag into the approach, and there goes our spoilers right there. Let's close this door. Wow, that's crazy. Shout out to William Lee. Thank you so much for watching, Southwest 2205. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate that. It's such a beautiful thing to see. Let me show you out, really pull it out. William Lee,
Regard 5713, contact Washington Center.
Thank you so much for watching. It's great. It's great, ladies and gentlemen. Please consider liking, subscribing, and thank you so much, William.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Speed brakes back in. That is beautiful. Let's go. Approach mode has been already armed, and it's sort of cloudy. You know what? It's a good time to turn on the engines. Anti-ice.
Yeah, 4103, holding runway 30.
And that's perfect. Let's go.
United 4103. Turn left heading 280. The wind at Dulles is 040 at 5 from runway 30. Takeoff.
Heading 280, clear for takeoff runway 30.
The weather is just beautiful today. It's just beautiful views. And thank you so much, Pastor Mrs. Judy Ofosu. We really appreciate that. And yes, the views are breathtaking. Very breathtaking. Approach mode. Let's arm the approach as we get closer for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have approximately about 5 minutes to land, so wish me luck. Let's see how that goes. Let's reduce speed to let's reduce speed to 195. That's perfect. Okay, we got some precipitation, as you can see on the it's beautiful to see. You got the spoilers, you got the rain, and everything's looking good, ladies and gentlemen.
Legion 393, roger.
Okay, glide stop has been established. Let's go gear down.
Southwest 2200, turn right heading 010, vector to the approach.
010, vector to the approach, south of 2200.
Delta 850, runway 1, cleared land, wind calm.
Clear land, runway 1, wind's calm, Delta 850. Thank you so much, William. This goes a long way. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And we have been cleared for runway 1 approach. Let's reduce our speed to 170 or 160, to be honest.
Yeah, I did 4103, radar contact out to the.
Because it's a wet runway, let's go for medium auto brake so we can stop fast. You know, railing is not particularly a long runway.
10. Once you're through 2000, you're cleared direct to Hafner.
Flaps 3. And let's go for flaps 2 as well.
210, once we're just 3000 direct.
Perfect.
Hadron United 4103.
We're fully flaps configured for landing.
You're cleared direct Hafner now, 2000.
And,
direct Hafner.
Direct Hafner
United looking
4103.
good. We're good on the top. I think we can turn off the anti-ice, really. We're out of the clouds.
Region 393, fly runway heading, the wind is Dulles 0505, runway 30.
Runway is right here. Perfectly set up.
Southwest 2200, turn right heading 070,
punching that like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
070, join 10, localizer, Southwest 2200.
And let's land this plane. Okay. Everything's looking good, really. I was a little nervous on the initial part of the approach because we were a little too fast and a little too high, but I think we got that under control, and we'll be disconnecting autopilot momentarily. And let's say it's winds calm, but
Southwest 2200, you're 4 miles from FE, is maintain 2000 until established, clear out.
I'm suspecting my hardware is having some glitches, so let's see how the landing goes. And do not be afraid to judge my landing, ladies and gentlemen. Leave your comment in this comment section, and that'll go a long way. Okay, autopilot in 3, 2, 1. Autopilot off. My aircraft. Okay, nice and easy. Nice and easy.
I'm good.
Check. Let's try and stay on the puppies as much as possible. If we have to go around, we'll go around. I'm not taking a go around. If we have to go around, we're going around. I don't care how calm the winds are. I really want to nail a good landing today. So
100 above.
Check. 2 whites on the puppy, 2 reds on the puppy. We like to see that.
Minimum.
Continue. A little low, but we get that. Okay, we're looking outside now.
100.
Slide slow.
Yep. We know. We got under control.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Allegiant 393, radar contact.
Okay, that was a hard landing and a bounce.
Allegiant 393, Roger, Clementine, level 210. Right. Turn left heading 250. Get you on course shortly.
Diesel.
Southwest 200, runway 10, clear to land, wind 140 at 6.
Minor braking.
10, clear to land.
We'll take the exit right here, ladies and gentlemen. That was a hard land. I think that was a 400 plus FPM.
Potomac approach United 11.
Which is interesting.
14,000 across alert, information go.
Okay.
United 1157 heavy, Potomac approach, thanks for Golf, altimeter Dulles 3016, or 3006, excuse me, 3006. Descend via the Hyper 9 arrival, expect ILS runway 1 right approach.
And, let's get clearance to taxi into the gates.
Yeah, 1167, 3006, Hyper 9, ILS 1 right.
Allegiant 393, clear direct Hafner.
Direct Hafner.
Delta 850, welcome, where are you parking?
We go straight ahead into Delta 40.
Roger, Delta 850, can you straight out on Kilo 1 to parking again?
Kilo 1 to parking, Delta 850, great see. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been cleared into the gates straight ahead of us, and let's see how that goes.
Potomac approach. Honda Jet 420.
I'll be honest with you, I am suspecting my hardware is having a little glitch. That's why the landing was terrible. Nonetheless, we'll take the blame. We'll do better.
Let's see. We'll give you Dulles for now. It's 3006.
Club 0.
Do you have approach request for Hickertown? Probably landing east.
3006. We're kind of squeezed in for the east side. Winds are calm. We'll be happy to take the west for ILS 27.
I think I'll take this gate right here.
Probably that works.
Flex lights off. AP bleed on. And let's turn.
Yeah, 420 Kilo Sierra. You can expect the ILS runway 27 approach. Let's see.
Slowly does it.
We'll do a 080 for now, vectors for that approach.
And
left turn 00 vectors for the approach.
Perfect.
27.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. And this has been TreeNanoZero. Let's go ahead and shut the engines out. Engine 1 off. Engine 2 off. Perfectly. Beacon lights off. Super signs off. Aiders. We'll turn that off. TRA. We'll turn that off. Weather system's off. And everything's looking good. Thank you so much for watching. That was a terrible landing, in my opinion. But let's go outside as the passengers deboard. And perfect. Okay, this was the aircraft we came in from Atlanta with, and it was the Airbus A320, ladies and gentlemen, with those beautiful CFM agents. This plane was good to us. It took us through the weather, and I have no complaints whatsoever. I don't particularly like that landing for obvious reasons, but just take a peep at this weather. It's interesting weather out here in Ronald Reagan, and thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and we will catch you in the next video. Do not forget to leave a like. Do not forget to leave a subscription as we end the stream. Thank you so much for watching, and this has been TreeNanoZero. I'll catch you next time.